We're diving into the world of rare coins, specifically the 1970 Lincoln penny. Did you know some of these humble pennies could be worth up to $1 million? Let's find out why. First, let's talk about the history of the 1970 Lincoln penny. These coins were minted during a time of change in the United States, both politically and economically. But what makes certain 1970 pennies so valuable? Not every 1970 penny is worth a fortune. The majority of them are still worth just 1 cent. However, there are specific varieties and eras that can significantly increase their value. One of the key varieties is the 1970s small date penny. These pennies were minted in San Francisco and have a distinct smaller date. Collectors are particularly interested in these coins, especially if they are in mint condition. Here's how you can tell the difference between a small date and a large date penny. Look at the 7 in the date. On the small date, the 7 is level with the 9 and the 0. On the large date, the 7 is lower. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A pristine 1970s small date penny that is graded MS65 or higher can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But where does the $1 million figure come into play? This is where error coins come in. One of the most valuable types is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a misalignment, creating a doubling effect on the design. If you find a 1970 penny with this error, you could be holding a small fortune. In fact, some of these rare error pennies have fetched extraordinary prices at auction. One such penny was sold for close to $1 million. While this is rare, it shows the incredible potential value hidden in your spare change. So, how can you find out if your 1970 penny is worth $1 million? First, check the date and mint mark. Next, inspect for any doubling errors. Finally, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Have you ever found a rare penny in your collection? Share your story in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Who knows, you might have a treasure sitting in your piggy bank right now. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. We have an incredible story that's going to blow your mind. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket worth $1 million. That's right, we're talking about the elusive and highly coveted 1971 Lincoln penny. Stick around to find out why this coin is so special and how you could potentially strike it rich. First, let's take a closer look at the 1971 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might seem like an ordinary penny. But hidden in plain sight, some of these coins have features that can make them extremely valuable. So, what makes the 1971 Lincoln penny stand out? Let's dive into a bit of history. In 1971, the U.S. Mint produced over 1 billion Lincoln pennies across 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these pennies are common, but a select few are worth their weight in gold, literally. The 1971 pennies were minted primarily from copper, but it's not the metal content that gives them value. It's the rare errors and unique characteristics that make these pennies so special. Now, here's the juicy part: the errors. Coin errors can happen for various reasons, like misaligned dies, double strikes, or incorrect planchets. In 1971, a few pennies were accidentally struck on bronze planchets meant for foreign coins, creating a unique rarity. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. One of the most famous examples is the 1971 Lincoln penny struck on a silver dime planchet. This error coin, due to its rarity and historical significance, can be worth up to $1 million to the right collector. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare gems? Here's what to look for. The standard 1971 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If your penny feels lighter or looks different, it could be an error coin. Pay attention to the mint marks. While rare errors can come from any mint, those from San Francisco, marked S, are often more valuable. Look for any signs of misstrikes, unusual markings, or off-center designs. These are indicators of valuable error coins. Remember, it's always a good idea to have your coins professionally graded and authenticated. Certified coins can fetch much higher prices at auction. You might be wondering, has anyone actually found one of these million-dollar pennies? The answer is yes. There have been several instances where collectors discovered rare 1971-era pennies that sold for incredible amounts at auction. For example, in 2019, a 1971 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse sold for over $30,000. These real-life stories prove that with a little luck and a keen eye, you could uncover a hidden treasure in your spare change. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pockets, search your coin jars, and take a closer look at those 1971 pennies. You never know, you might just find the next million-dollar coin. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and fellow treasure hunters, and let's keep the thrill of the hunt alive. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Today we're exploring the world of rare coins, focusing on the incredible 1972 Lincoln penny. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content about rare collectibles and hidden treasures. Let's start with the basics. The 1972 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. But what makes some of these pennies so valuable? In 1972, the United States Mint produced millions of these pennies. However, a small number of them were minted with a significant error, known as the double die error. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes, creating a doubling effect on the design. Take a close look at these images. Notice the doubling on the date 1972, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust." These doubling effects are what make the coin stand out to collectors and drive its value through the roof. Finding one of these pennies can be like hitting the jackpot. But why is this error so valuable? It's all about rarity and demand. The 1972 double die obverse penny is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors due to its rarity and the prominent doubling effect. The story gets even more interesting. The 1972 double die pennies weren't widely recognized until years after their release. This means many of them went unnoticed and ended up in circulation, making them even harder to find today. Over the years, these rare pennies have been sold at auctions for thousands of dollars. But the record-breaking moment came when a 1972 double die Lincoln penny was sold for a whopping $2 million. This was a pristine example, graded at the highest level, which added to its immense value. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1972 penny? Here are a few tips. 1. Look for clear doubling on the date 1972. 2. Check for doubling on the word liberty and "In God We Trust." 3. Use a magnifying glass for a closer inspection. 4. Consider getting the coin professionally graded if you suspect it's a double die. If you think you have a double die penny, it's crucial to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin will have a higher value and be more attractive to collectors. Remember, coin collecting can be a thrilling and rewarding hobby. Who knows? You might have a treasure hiding in your loose change. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos on rare collectibles and hidden treasures. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos and happy treasure hunting. We have an exciting and possibly life-changing topic to dive into: the 1973 Lincoln penny, which some believe could be worth up to $2 million. That's right, you heard correctly. So, let's find out why this seemingly ordinary penny might be the golden ticket in your collection. Before we get to the big money, let's talk a bit about the 1973 Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny, featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, has been in continuous production since 1909. In 1973, the penny was made primarily of copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Now, what makes a coin worth $2 million? Typically, rarity, historical significance, and condition are the key factors. For the 1973 Lincoln penny, one of the main points of interest is the possibility of an error coin. Error coins can be incredibly valuable to collectors. They occur when something goes wrong in the minting process, creating a coin that deviates from the standard design. Common errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. But for a coin to fetch $2 million, we're talking about a truly extraordinary error or a one-of-a-kind piece. So, has there been a confirmed sale of a 1973 Lincoln penny for $2 million? Not exactly. However, rumors and speculative stories often circulate in the numismatic community. It's crucial to verify such claims with solid evidence. Interview clip: while it's thrilling to imagine a penny being worth millions, the highest recorded sales for Lincoln pennies usually involve unique errors or historically significant pieces, such as the 1943 copper penny. For a 1973 penny to reach such heights, it would need an extraordinary backstory or error. So, what should you do if you think you have a valuable 1973 Lincoln penny? First, examine it closely for any unusual features. Look for minting errors or anything out of the ordinary. Next, consider getting it appraised by a professional numismatist. They can provide a more accurate assessment of its value. If you're curious about the value of your coins, joining coin collecting forums or attending coin shows can be incredibly helpful. You can gain insights from other collectors and experts who share your passion. To wrap things up, while the idea of a $2 million 1973 Lincoln penny is exciting, it's important to approach such claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. Always seek verification from credible sources before getting too carried away. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Have you checked your loose change recently? You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Until next time, happy hunting!